flexibility, which some of us have and some of us don't have. So it's if it's easy for you to sit down and flop right in, then you have that. Like it's you have it. Don't talk about it. Don't brag about it. You have it. You don't really need to work on it particularly. And you certainly don't have to worry about warming up for it. But if you don't have it, then it can be helpful because it's so frustrating to sit and try to do an opener if you can't tilt forward, right? So here we are in Baddha Konasana, and then ultimately you're tilting forward. Now you got to be mindful in these hip openers. And also, let me also say, there's other things like more than one of you has hip replacement going on. So that has changed the ability of your rotation at your hip joints. Not bad, but you probably had more at one point. And so when you go into a pose like this, you're like, or you've just gotten older and it doesn't feel the same. So there's always that like comparing to some other version of yourself. Um, it is what it is, and it's not super important that you do this pose all the way full out as long as you're practicing all the things that we've been practicing today so that you're maintaining as much rotation as you can. The caveat being, so say you're here and you're here and you're like, I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. You are. Your body's still getting it even if you don't feel it. But you might find that you get more bang for your buck by leaning back a little bit, making it a more active pose. Press the balls of your feet in and then press your legs down like you're opening the book, coming up onto your fingertips. So you're now taking it into a back bend, pressing your legs down. It's more actively opening, but that might feel like you're doing more. So this is another way for you to do the pose to get more sensation if this coming this way just doesn't seem to be working for you. About 3 more breaths. Great. We're going to do one more thing seated. This is for the shoulder, and we haven't done it yet. Walk your hands back with your fingers facing the opposite direction. This is shoulder extension. So flexion, extension is going back. Both of the flexion and the extension can and probably do shift over time. So the shoulders, because they're so mobile and we do so much, can be part of the body that just starts to be a little wonky down the road. This is a pretty simple way to work shoulder extension. You can increase the sensation of it by lifting your chest up like you're trying to do a back bend. Good, Sandy. And good, Jackie. And after a few, gorgeous Lindy, after a few breaths, you also might feel like that you can move your hands a little further back. Don't push that. It's pretty deep, especially when you're here for a minute, which you want to be here for about 90 seconds. Perhaps turn your head a few times slowly side to side. Or one ear to one shoulder for a few breaths. Remember, I told you when you're in a pose for a minute, it can be nice to give yourself some little variations so that you can hold the pose a little longer. Exhale, ear to shoulder, second side. Come back through center, come out slowly, sit up, roll your wrists out. Just give yourself a little break on the wrists, good. And then coming back down, taking some of the poses we did at the beginning of practice a little deeper. Take your left leg long, bring your right knee to your chest, and then bring your right leg to the sky. So this is the full form of Supta Padangusthasana A. We did the half version early on. Check it out. Notice if anything feels different. Slow, deep breaths. Bend your right knee, cross your body, full twist. Deep breath in. Exhale, come back through center. Hug left knee to chest, right leg long. And when you feel ready, extend your left leg to the sky. Good, Michelle. Noticing if things feel different or the same. Turn it into a twist. Bend your left knee, take it across to your right. Exhale your way back through center. You may want to close practice the way you began it. Supta Baddha Konasana. You might want the counterbalance pose, constructive rest, or a traditional Shavasana. If you have the time, stay as you are. If you need to close practice, begin to deepen your breath. Do any process you have as you move yourself back to a seat. Once you arrive in your seat, take some inventory, stock, notice if anything feels a little different or the same, or if you just feel a little calmer, settled. As you're ready, inhale, arms reach to the sky, palms join. Exhale, hands to heart, closing breath.